Hi Taurus, welcome to your connection reading for August 10th through September 9th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Channeled Guidance Tarot. Much love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to stop by, check her out, and show her some love if you like what she has to say. She does private readings. I haven't had time for months, but she does. She makes a practice of being able to do private readings, so she's much more available. Anyway, check her out. This is intended for a romantic love reading. However, it may resonate in other areas of your life, such as family, friends, work, job, career, or money. And this jumped, Taurus. 8 of Cups. All right. Could be moving. Could be deciding to take a break from a situation. All right. Taurus, what is your connection? This could be somebody new. Could be somebody from your past that you still feel like has a hold on you. Takes a look at why. This could be somebody you have a crush on. Somebody you're currently with. It's all about that connection with that person. Justice could be Libra. Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Cups. Magician. So Gemini or Virgo. Okay, Libra. Hanged Man, that could be Pisces. Ace of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. All right, so we've got, I'm going to put this, I'm going to try my little stars here. So we've got 8, and you can't see that, can you? What in the world? Oh, there it is. 8 of Cups and Knight of Cups. And, all right, so that, we got 2, 3, so we got, okay, so is this, hold on a minute. Because we've got walking away, pardon me, from an offer. This could be Scorpio. Is it walking away from an offer? What's going on here? What's this 3 of Cups about? And things have ended, or like, well, that didn't work out. Things are ended for now, or things have taken a turn. Is this what, someone walking away from someone else and accepting your offer, Taurus? What is, okay, hold on a minute. What's this 3 of Cups here? What's this 3 of Cups? So we got 2 of Cups there. What's this Magician about? Could be Gemini or Virgo. What's this Magician about? Knight of Wands. What else for this Magician? Could be Leo. What else for this Magician? 8 of Pentacles. Okay, what's this Wheel of Fortune about? Seven of Wands. So is this somebody, Taurus, that feels like you prioritize, like you're really trying to get your career off the ground, or you're prioritizing other things in this connection? Is this, what's this 3 of Cups about? What's 3 of Cups about? Another 3 of Cups. We got the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. I think it's almost like where you're at right now, variety is a spice of life. And yet this person feels like it's kind of one-sided. Like it's kind of all about what you want, and that you're going after what you want, and you're all about yourself, which is not a bad thing. It just is not leaving much room for them. And there's a lot of conflict because you two are not seeing eye to eye on what this union here. It could be, Taurus, that you're trying to get things off the ground for yourself, and you're kind of networking and doing all the things, and you're really trying to find your in. It feels like business, if I'm honest. It doesn't feel like you're dating. It feels like you're prioritizing your, it feels like you might be dating, but you also might be, like, you're doing all the things. And this person, I think, wants you. And they're feeling like, well, there's no room for me in your life because you're doing so much and you want so much for yourself that that's where your focus is. It's not on us, it's on you. What's this Ace of Pentacles about? Nine of Cups. Okay. What's this Three of Cups about? There's that business. Business. This is Three of Pentacles. Taurus or Aries right there. That's the Empress. Good for you. This Hangman about. You go, Taurus. What's this Hangman about? All right, so we got Hangman. That could be Pisces. This could be Scorpio. That's Death. Okay, here's the thing. This is somebody that feels like you are going to do what you want to do, and you've got your own, you know, like it's just all about you, and you work hard and you play hard, and there's not much room for them. And the fact that you two, or that you, there's just not, they feel like there's not any room in your life for them. So they're like, okay, well, I'm going to head out and I'm going to, you know, do my own thing, and I'm going to do what makes me happy, because I feel like it's been all about you and I want it to be about me now. So I'm going to start off on my own and look to what makes me happy and find my comfort level. And this is someone that just doesn't want to give any more effort to the connection. They feel like it isn't reciprocal, or they wanted more, and they didn't feel like there was any room in your life for them, because they felt like they were one among many, like they weren't prioritized. So, and the thing is that I don't think that is anything that you didn't make clear to them. I think they might have been hoping that things would change if you two were to progress. If they were to make an offer, that you might all of a sudden kind of bring them into focus and be like, oh, and then all of this busyness would calm down. I think maybe they thought that, but you're like, nope, I'm going to do all the things. It's not the time for me right now to be with just one person. Where I find my fit, and where I feel like my heart is speaking to me, is being involved with a lot of things and dating right now, like networking, dating, working hard, playing hard, that sort of thing. And this person was like, well, that's not what I'm about. I want connection and stability, and so I need to break away from this situation and start by myself, off by myself, and do what makes me happy situationally. Take care of myself, practice self-care. So your person's probably going to break up or end things because they want to focus on themselves then, because they have not been getting their needs met. So this is about them breaking away to do some self-care, to focus on themselves. This is something that they feel like might have taken a while to end. There's disappointment and sadness that things aren't going to progress, and I don't think they've been waiting around. I think they just, it's been causing conflict because they've wanted things to die down, and they thought maybe if we try to make it more serious, then that'll bring me more into focus. And nope. All right. This is about you staying the course. This is about you doing you right now. I don't feel like you lied to this person. I feel like things have run its course, and they're like, well, I thought things might die down, but they're not. So I'm going to head out. I'm going to go do my own thing. You keep doing you, which it looks like you're going to keep doing you. You're going to keep going after what you want and networking and doing all the things and going everywhere and doing. And this, I'm surprised the Queen of Wands didn't show up, because holy cow. But this is not about you stopping that and reconsidering their offer. This is about you continuing to do what you're going to do. This is about you being under yourself, doing your thing, spending your time and money and energy on things and people that you want to do. This is you being very self-sufficient and choosing selectively who you involve yourself with, because you're going to be in a, you're in a growth cycle. And I said growth, not gross. But this is about you've started something. I don't know what the heck you did, but you started something that's going to be very profitable, but it's going to take about 2 years, 2.5 years. So whatever you're doing now, it's going to lead into things. Whatever effort you've been putting behind building up something, I'm talking about business, in about 2.5 years, it's going to take off. I know that's a long time, but you've got the beginnings of a solid business here. So I don't know what you're doing on the business side, but it looks like you've been kind of really going hard at it, or you've got a lot of ideas, and that's where a lot of your energy has been, which is why you and this person are kind of coming to a close, because you're not willing to give that up, which if you stick with it, it's looking pretty darn good in about 2.5 years. So be very selective of who and what you spend your time and energy on, and whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Things are as they should be. Both of these cards are about karma and things working out and playing out the way they should be. And this person, it's not that they were expendable, but they didn't really compare to what you find fulfilling on the social or business side. And it's not that they should have, and it's not that they're, but there's a lot of, you're really going hard or ham with the business side of things and networking. And it's kind of like them going, okay, well, I'm just gonna back out. I'm just gonna back off because I see where your focus is. All right. So you keep doing what you're doing. This is not about you stopping and making room for them. This is about things running their course. Things are as they should be. It was time for it to end. There was conflict. It was only getting in the way for both of you. So you are now free to keep doing what you were doing. And look at this. This is about wealth, abundance, thriving, all of that. Really being able to, this is like your best life right here. What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? Vision. Yep, you has it. Vision, keep it. Don't waver. Everything you've been doing, keep doing it. Don't stray. You stay the course. You've got some kind of, I don't know what the heck you going on, but you got some kind of design or vision for the future. And this person was kind of in, look at this. Judgment just flipped. So this is all about things finally coming to fruition. Everything that you've worked towards starting to come to fruition, starting to reap what you sow. So keep at it. Keep at what you were doing. What else for Taurus? King of Wands. Yes, that's you getting after it. That's you being a mover and a shaker and going from one thing to the next, networking, creating, building up, all of that. All of this is about you, and whatever you're doing, it's about to come to fruition and take off. Got the vision, you've got the drive, ambition. This is everything finally starting to come together and coalesce. What else for Taurus? And this person, it feels like they're just kind of like, okay, I see where, like I said, I see where your focus is. I'm just going to back out. I'm just going to back out because you are really driven. Like this is you with your mind on the future and future prospects. And I don't feel like it's about dating so much as it's about you're like setting yourself up for prosperity and security for the future, and that's business basically. What else for Taurus? And I think that's why they kind of either withdrew the offer or were like, oh yeah, well wait, never mind. This saddens me and disappoints me, but I see that it's not going to go any further. I see your passion is elsewhere, and I'm going to go away now. And that's why things ended. But this is also to be continued, so it could be open-ended. Like, perhaps now is not the right time for you and I. I can see where your focus is. I'm going to back off. All right, Taurus. What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? All right, so we've got the Six of Swords reversed and the Four of Wands reversed. Wait a minute, is that reversed? I think that's reversed. One of these days I'll remember. Yeah, it's reversed. All right, so this is about, well, basically breaking up and not transitioning to a healthier place together, not working things out. This is about somebody who's got quite a heavy load right now, and that could be because of your networking and your busyness, and that this is a breakup because you've got so many things going on that you're working on. You've got a lot of varied interests right now, and there's not really any time for a thriving connection with just one person. No harm, no foul. The other person, they might not be happy about it, but I think they understand. I also think the ending for you two is open-ended. I think they see what's going on, they're backing out, but it could be that they might be pretty hopeful that things could work out in the future. After this kind of calms down for you, maybe they feel like they might have a shot. Could go either way. All right, did I get everything I did? Okay, Taurus, I hope this was helpful. So as far as your connection, it was kind of intermittent, like it wasn't... I would say that it's up to you, but it's not, because it looks like this person sees what's going on and they're like, well, there's really no room for me here. I'd be a fool to progress any further with you because I know I wouldn't be a priority. I know I'd just be like in support of whatever you've got going on, and I don't think they're about that. I think they're hopeful though that when this fervor dies down for you, when you're up and running and you've got the stability that you want, they're hoping that maybe there might be a second round for you two. All right. I hope this was helpful, and I wish you luck with whatever the heck's going on, the project or whatever. It looks like it's going to be pretty monumental for you, pretty pivotal, very successful. Hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.